made this video talking about health anxiety and my journey with that, as well as my chiropractor experience. I already made this video once before and I did not like how I sounded in it, so I'm making it again. Excuse my very dark circles under my eyes. I do not have anything on to cover them up, but, well, I went to a chiropractor for the first time 6 years ago for like upper back pain because I'm an esthetician, so I do a lot of leaning over like this, like when I'm like massaging people, giving them a facial, like my upper body is very like hunched forward. So I was having like upper back pain from that, and then also like you get like a lot of like wrist and like hand pain too from like massaging, which that's not what I went to the chiropractor for, but decided I would just like say that anyways. Just to like explain how physical my job is. But the first few times I went to the chiropractor, I felt good. I felt like great actually. Like I felt like I could like stand up straighter and breathe better, and my back felt good. And then the fourth or fifth time I went, when she cracked my back, it like hurt. It just didn't feel right. And then after that I started getting all these like muscle twitches and like tingling and really weird sensations in like my legs, my hands, my feet. My face sometimes would like twitch too, and it was just like very disturbing, and random sharp pains like in my legs, like literally anywhere, and I was just like, what the heck is going on? So I told the chiropractor, and she basically was like, well, is it in just like one of your arms or just one of your legs, or is it like everywhere? And I said everywhere, and she said, well, that couldn't have been anything I did. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like she just, you know, didn't want to own up to the fact that it very much probably was due to what she did. But I moved on and I started trying other therapies to help with the symptoms. So like I tried acupuncture, craniosacral therapy, I went and got massages, I tried to do more yoga, tried all of those things, and some of them helped to some degree, and like they're relaxing practices, you know, or treatments, but nothing really fully took the symptoms away, which was really hard to deal with. And then I started like experiencing more symptoms, one of them being like an off balance feeling, like not really vertigo, but like I call it like an elevator feeling. So like, you know, when you're in an elevator and you're going down, you feel like that drop feeling. I started feeling that like kind of all the time, like when I was just standing up doing random things. And another one was my eyes. Like I started getting a lot more floaters and kind of more sensitivity to like light and things like that. I also started experiencing like flashes of light in my vision, and another one was like a lag in my vision. So when I would look at one thing and then look to the next thing, it was almost like it took like a second for me to like catch up, like my like a tracking, I guess, I don't know. And then sometimes that would come with like the flash of light too. So between all the different pains and twitches and eye stuff and weird like out of balance feeling, like it was pretty awful, like all of the symptoms together. Like I wouldn't always have all of them at the same time. Sometimes they would come at different times. But one of the other symptoms I also experienced, and this was even before I went to the chiropractor, I think this is just like a generalized anxiety symptom, was shortness of breath. So I, you know, started doing a good amount of like meditation in 2016, and around 2018 I think is when my shortness of breath started. And when you meditate, you're supposed to just like observe your breath and just like let it be natural. But like some meditations, depending on what it is, like if the instructor or like person talking is teaching certain breathing techniques, they'll have you like take deeper breaths, like, you know, really like deep inhale, like, and then a big exhale at the mouth, like, And so I thought, since I was feeling so on edge and like anxious about my symptoms and stress and everything, that I thought I just needed to take deeper breaths more often. And I feel like it helped in some instances, but just recently it like clicked in my mind when I saw a video from the anxiety guy here on YouTube that your body can get kind of too used to having too much air being inhaled and exhaled like too much too fast. And it's called CO2 sensitivity, because when you breathe in oxygen, your body is like trying to balance oxygen and CO2. And if you breathe really deeply, like too much, it can kind of lead to like hyperventilation. And that's happened to me a few times where I'm driving and I feel like, or it can be any time, but a lot of times it happened to me when I was driving, I would feel like I couldn't take a deep breath. Like no matter what I did, I just felt like I couldn't get enough air. And it's like the worst feeling ever. And then for me, I start yawning a lot also when that happens. And then I feel like I can't get a full yawn, which is like the most frustrating thing. And it becomes like a cycle of like, okay, I'm trying to take a deeper breath. Okay, now I'm gonna yawn, but I can't finish my yawn. And now I'm gonna try to take a deeper breath, and now I'm yawning. And now I'm trying to take a deeper breath, but I can't breathe. And it's just like, if you get in that cycle, it will literally, this is what I just learned a couple days ago, it will make you have low CO2 in your blood. And when you have low CO2, you can experience a lot of tingling in, your hands, your feet, your face, your chest, like literally everywhere will just be super tingly. You'll feel like anxious and like you can't breathe, and it's just like terrible. So the video that I saw from the anxiety guy was talking about you just need to take slower, shorter breaths in and out through your nose. So that way you're not exhaling and like letting off too much CO2. So instead of breathing like, you want to go, and then hold your breath for about 5 seconds. So yeah, I just started practicing that style of breathing yesterday, and today I already feel like so much better. So if you struggle with shortness of breath, I highly recommend not trying to change your breath too much. Don't try to take such deep breaths. Just let it be slow and like not like you're efforting to breathe. Because I know like when you start to feel like you're paying attention too much to your breathing and like you have to control it, it's like very stressful, and you're like, why am I like thinking about this too much? Like I should be able to just breathe without thinking about it. But sometimes you just focus on it, and that's okay. But it's been quite a journey with this whole health anxiety thing, but I'm really getting better and learning more and more every day, and I feel like I'm becoming more calm as I learn like what will help, and changing my habits to just support me in the way that I feel I need. I hope this was interesting, and if you can relate to any of this, please leave a comment, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video.